Electronics, and this is going to be a review on the Contour HD camera. This is kind of like a helmet cam kind of thing, a POV version helmet cam. I bought this camera from Amazon.com for really cheap, for $130. Yeah, $130. Airsoft GI was selling the same camera for $250. Kind of a ripoff if you tell me, more than $100 difference. And so it comes in this box. What it comes with Contour HD camera, a 2 gig micro SD card, a goggle mount, a flat surface mount, a rechargeable battery, and a USB cable. It comes with all that. Again, I got it from Amazon.com for $130. Pretty cheap. It only took about 3 days to get it in the mail, so very fast shipping. So this, we'll take this apart. This is the camera itself. It's a little dirty. I used it out in the field for the army, so it is a little bit dirty. So this is pretty much what the camera is. As you can see, it's not that big, which is pretty good. It's smaller than the size of your hand. I got, I guess, normal to small hand. So it's pretty small, pretty thin, very light. I don't even know how much it weighs. Weighs 4.3 ounces, so it's pretty light. So this is the camera. Let me open the back. All you gotta do is just push up on the back, and you will have your charger. To charge it, you put the USB, connect it. It comes with all that stuff. All you gotta do is put a little USB right there, and it charges it. You have your battery. That's this little thing right here. This little big thing right there. That's where your battery goes. All you gotta do is just flip down this little red handle thing, and it'll keep the battery in place. And here is where you put your micro SD card. This is not the 2 gigs that it came with. This is actually a 16 gig SD card I bought from Amazon. I think it was like 35 bucks, I think. So I suggest, depending if you're gonna use it like me, like airsoft and military stuff, I would suggest getting at least a 16 gig. 32 gigs kind of I guess it's not really overkill. The battery won't last you 32 gigs worth of video. The batteries, I think, last about like 3-4 hours. So I've recorded a lot of video on this 16 gig micro SD card, a lot, probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours, and it still wasn't full. So I suggest getting a 16 gig at least if you like to do some long videos and stuff like that. So all you gotta do is just put it back in place, and you're set. And all you gotta do is to close it right there. To turn it on is this little raised little button right here. All you gotta do is kind of hold it. Make sure you kind of push on it hard. Kind of hold it, and you'll see these little LED lights. The top is the battery. The bottom is the memory. Green on both means it's good. It's the battery's fully charged, and there's room. There's a lot of room in your micro SD card. The battery will change to like orange color when it's dying, and then red when it's about to die. Same thing goes for the memory card. So it's pretty cool. You have this little green button, this little green light to tell you that it's on, which is pretty cool. And you have 2 lasers, so when you have it mounted on to like a helmet or something like that, or your goggles, you can actually use the lasers to reference how straight it is, and you can turn the lens both left and right if it's kind of off-centered and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. All you gotta do to activate it is pretty much push on the power button, and you'll get these little red lasers. You can see right there. You can see them. These red lasers. So it's pretty cool. It's a nice little feature that I like. I actually use it a lot for the videos I've made. That's pretty much it as far as the camera goes. It's pretty easy to turn it off. All you gotta do is hold the power button again, and you'll hear the beeps. And to record when you have it on, all you gotta do is just slide forward, and you'll see this big record red sticker, all you gotta do is slide it forward and you hear a beep noise. And just turn it off to stop recording, all you gotta do is move it back. So it's like that, and you'll hear 2 beeps and it'll let you know that it's off. So it's pretty cool. It's a 1080p HD. The lens is 135 wide, so that's pretty cool. I have, this did not come with it. This is actually like a head strap. You can strap it to your head if you're wearing a hat, if you're wearing a helmet. It did not come with this. I think this was like 30 bucks. I prefer this one because the goggle is, when you have it on the goggle mount, it's kind of heavy. So it kind of, depending on your goggles, which ones you have, it kind of like goes down a little bit. So I like using this one. I've had no problems with it. And you'll see the videos what I did with the Army. I just got back a couple of days from training from up north, so you'll see how it goes. It pretty much just mounted like that. I had it mounted on my ACH. It's a real one, so all you doubters. So all I did was pretty much have it mounted pretty much like this for all the videos that I did. It was pretty much mounted like that. As you can see, it's you can adjust it to how long you want it, how thin you want it, how short you want it. It mounts pretty much like that, and you can tell that it's kind of off centered. You just kind of fix it, and you can move the lenses to the left or to the right to get the perfect picture that you want. So that's how I used it, and it didn't move when I went running around. As you can see, it's sturdy. It's not gonna fall. It does move around if you kind of, I don't know, if you're falling off a building or something like that, but it's real sturdy. It's not gonna fall. I had no problem at all whatsoever. So I have video of me using it. The first one, the first example was indoor. Being indoor, the sounds in a loud environment, they all come pretty clean. So here's a clip.
Ready. Clear the cow. Clear the cow. Clear! We got a door! Whoa! Let's go. Hey, hostage! Check the room! Whoa! Secure him.
Now the second clip we're going to show you is the color quality that it produces. This next clip is going to have, bright green smoke, the colors of the Humvee, the dull colors of the Humvee, the bright environment, the colors like that. So here's another clip.
Get up on the gunner. I think that's a different gunner.
Target dead?
What's up?
What's the sit rep?
For that. The next clip is going to be how the audio is at close and far distances of sound. There will be close sounds and then far sounds, and I'll show you guys a clip of that on the audio clarity. Another example I'm going to have right now is how the wide angle lens works in tight small spaces. This one's with the inside of a Humvee loaded up a magazine. If you're not in the military, you do not know how ridiculously small Humvees are, like how compact they are. They're big inside, but as far as being able to sit in them with your body armor and your weapon and all that stuff, it's actually pretty small. So this is an example of how it looks in small cramped spaces. This next clip is of me running with the helmet cam on. It was from one point to a mount position to assault a building. So this is of it running.
Yeah, you got 2 friendlies coming up in the woods. Where do you need us? Get the window?
Alright, this next clip is focusing on the contrast from a bright environment, being outside, moving into a low lit, dim kind of brightness area that's inside of one of the buildings. So it's to show you how it adjusts from bright to light. And this last clip is to show you how sensitive the microphone on the contour is. It's actually right here. There's like a little hole right there. It's actually pretty sensitive. You can adjust that with the program it comes with. You can actually adjust it to really low or really high. I had this a little high because I wanted to get some sounds from a distance, but the turn side is that it actually picks up a lot of wind noise, but I was on top of a Humvee with my 249, so I mean it's kind of expected. But I just want to show you guys the wind, how the mic sensitivity is with the wind. Alright, and those are the clips I use from my training that I use. Those are my videos that I posted up using this, and I'm pretty sure you guys can assume that it was pretty good video for something this small, and only 135 bucks. So I highly recommend it if you guys are into that kind of stuff. You know, you can use it for biking, you can use it to go fishing, you can use it to go scuba diving. They sell waterproof cases. You can use it for military training, stuff like that. Anything sports related or outdoor related, I highly recommend it. It's so worth the money. A lot of people in the unit actually want to get one of these because it was so cool. So yeah, again, this was Necro from the Roughnecks. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I put a lot of time in trying to put this video together, so we can, you know, if you guys want to, you know, thinking about buying one. So I'm hoping that it helped you guys out. Again, this is Necro from the Roughnecks, and don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.